time. It is time to brew your best beer.
The 2016 Sjporr Challenge is dedicated to your friend and ours, Paul Wickstein. Brought to you by Brewcraft USA, iMake, Gladfield Malting, Yakima Valley Hops, The Grain Bill, Brewers Exchange, Keg Kingdom Homebrew Supply, Hiraki Homebrew, and a special thanks to our silver sponsors.
Hey, B's and G's, boys and girls. We're back for a Sjporr review. So, this is what we're working on today. And I will read this. So this is entry 86H-99W-32N, 4.2% ABV. What you have is a lightly tart, kettle soured, refreshing summer saison with beets added to bring earthiness, complexity, and a crazy, beautiful color. The first sip may be unlike anything you've had before, and if so, give your palate time to adjust. By the end of the glass, you'll be wishing you had the whole keg. Cheers. All right, looking forward to this one. Sounds awesome. Never had a beer with beets in it. Are these Dr. Dre beets? That was a pretty bad joke, right? All right, guys, let's hiss it. Hiss it. Hiss it. Nice. Nice hiss. All right. Fancy beerware, because I'm a cool kid, or trying to be one of the cool kids. Alright, beauty. Sjporr. Alright. Set that over there. So, appearance. It's definitely kind of got that red, kind of violet, maybe. Borderline amber, but it's more pink than anything. It's definitely very well carbonated. It's just, I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's just streaming up from the bottom. Pretty beautiful. So, it's a good looking beer. Nice tight bubbles on the head. It smells insane. You can definitely get the beets off of that. That's crazy. It's got a nice earthy but almost sweet. It's got a nice earthy smell, but it's a sweet kind of earthy smell. Like beets. It smells like beets. All right. Not really, oh, excuse me. I'm not really getting any hops on it, but I don't really care. This is good. Not getting any malt, not getting any kind of maltiness to it at all. The beet really dominates this smell, and that's a good thing. Yeah, I can't see, really. It's very earthy, but there's a sweetness to it, which really makes me want to try to get the taste of it and see what happens with that. So, let's get on to the flavor and get some papers out of the way here. I'm trying to think of a way to describe the smell. It doesn't... You think kettle sour, and you're going to get... You think you're going to get some kind of like tart vinegar, just a very slight, but I don't think... I'm not getting really... If I couldn't tell this was a kettle sour beer just by the smell. Just that beet smell just dominates this beer. All right, tired of talking about it. I'm gonna drink it. dry. It's pretty dry. It's got a very earthy taste to it. Not like root vegetable earthy. Unless you want to talk. When I say it's kind of got like a cooked sweet potato kind of earthiness to it, which it tastes nothing like a sweet potato, but I'm trying to create an analogy here. Sweet potatoes. You think potato, it's going to taste, but it's sweet, and it's got a certain taste to it that really tastes like no other potatoes that you've had, right? So it's got a sweet smell. It's got a really slight tartness, almost like a cranberry tartness to it, but it's got a really earthy flavor. Almost, it's not candy, kind of earthy, like a sweet potato can be. I like my sweet potatoes savory. I don't like all the brown sugar and honey and marshmallows, all that stuff on them. So that's where I'm coming at. It's a very almost sweet, but I don't know, it's hard to explain. I would almost think cranberry juice, an unsweetened cranberry juice is what I'm getting. Just forget about the sweet potato comment, because it tastes nothing like sweet potatoes. I was trying to. I guess the sweet. Well, I'm gonna just forget the sweet potato comment because I can't put A and B together and get C here. But if you think unsweetened cranberries is a slightly tart, a sweetness, but it dries, and it just makes you want to get something else to drink. Makes you want to get another drink. I'm interested in seeing what happens. And this does warm up a little bit, but yeah, it's very good. Very good beer. Probably thus far with the first round, and this is the fourth beer of the second round. This is probably the most interesting beer that I've had. I can't say I've ever heard of anyone using beets in a beer. It's got kind of kind of a juicy smell to it. It's very earthy. Which the unsweetened cranberries, it's probably the best analogy I can get. It's slightly tart, slightly sweet, but it's got this dryness to it with an unbelievable nose. This nose is insane. Just so unique. All right, guys, I'm gonna let this warm up. I'm gonna go ahead and call it quits for this. I'm gonna let this warm up, finish it, take up my notes after that. All right, guys, cheers. Cheers to the brewer. Awesome job. Really, really good job.